Why hello. So the other day, I was at a garage sale, as I often am, and I saw this Barbie set that this guy was selling for a very low price considering its value. And I'm sure a lot of you have experienced that same thing if you go to a lot of garage sales, estate sales, whatever. But after I picked it up, it just got me in this mood to keep going. It just sent me on this journey across Southern California, and I found a lot of great stuff, a lot of great buys. We are talking Barbie, of course, Monster High, Bratz. I was looking for Grails, basically. I would say the definition of a Grail here would be anything that's worth a significant amount of money that a lot of people want. I'm gonna save my best find for last. Let's start with what I found at that garage sale, and we'll move through the rest of it. Okay, so this is what sparked this whole little adventure. This is Swan Lake Odette. You know, if you've watched my channel, you know that I don't really collect these Barbie movie dolls. It's just not really my thing. But I did do a Y2K video not that long ago, and I learned a lot about these dolls when I was doing that. This is a cool package. We've got Barbie as Odette in Swan Lake, and it also comes with Enchanted Forest playset. I spent $40 on this, which seemed like a pretty good price to me. Because of the sun damage on the packaging here, I would value the whole thing at around $300. This was definitely somebody's Christmas gift. There's like still some wrapping paper stuck to the cling wrap on the outside of this, so I guess they got it and just never opened the damn thing. I wish it was my thing, because this is a cool set. But, you know, if I was gonna spend $300 on something, it wouldn't be this. I know that Sugar, who is in my Y2K video, loves these Swan Lake dolls. So there's something for everybody as a Barbie collector. Next, let's move on to another Barbie that's pretty close to this era that I found, and that was in Riverside, California on Marketplace. 2005's Bling Bling Madison from the Mycene line. I saw this in a Marketplace ad with a bunch of Disney dolls in the box. It was listed for, I think, almost $500. And I wrote and asked how much for just this one doll. And it was $50. If you're a Mycene collector, you know that that's a great deal, because this doll is worth about $200. Look at her makeup, this skin tone, the tall boots. I mean, I get it. I still think this is one I'll probably wind up keeping because she's cool. Now, the next Barbie stuff I got, it was actually a lot of Barbies, and it was at a swap meet in Beaumont, California. And I don't know if you guys have swap meets where you are, but those are usually a great place to find super cheap stuff. It may be hard to find stuff in good condition a lot of the time at a swap meet, but this was a big outdoor swap meet. It was just, I think, $1 or $2 to enter. I found a few Barbie tables there, and one of them had a lot of stuff from the very early 80s through the mid 80s. Let's look at the little lot of dolls that I got from the swap meet. So all of these were in a big pile of Barbies, and none of them were wearing these outfits. These were outfits that I had separately. Most of them are late 70s, very early 80s fashion packs that I just put them in later. They were $4 each, by the way. Normally when I see, you know, piles of dolls like that, I'm just sort of hunting for the steppy face first and foremost. So that's what most of these are. You'll see there is a black Barbie, absolute stunner, and I put her in this very cool late 70s superstar fashion pack. There's a roller skating Barbie there. I don't have her skates, but whatever. Here's a Parisian Barbie, beautiful with the steppy sculpt, and I've been like crafting these little feather boas lately. How fly is that? Love her. Here's a Hispanic Barbie in another cool pack. Here is a kissing Barbie. See her little, she kisses. She's cute. This jacket does not go with this outfit. This is a Dream Date PJ. Very, very cool. There's also this Tracy doll here. The steppy sculpt, something about it. I see them there and I just have to get it. I think this was a Golden Dream Barbie there. I would value this lot here at a bare minimum of $200. I'm being very conservative mostly with these prices. I could probably get closer to 300, but let's just be conservative. We'll say 200 bucks value on this lot here. It was a good buy. Then I did go to this last Sherri's doll show, and I was not on my hunt for Grails there, but I just thought I would show you me going and what I got there. I was actually looking for Barbie's career outfits. I did find one at the show and another outfit, but I didn't wind up buying much. I'll show you what I got. 1965 fashion editor. I love the early Barbie career outfits. This one came with their little camera and everything. This was $85, which isn't a bad price at all for this outfit. Pretty mint condition, zipper up the back, this little pillbox hat. Is she not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole life? I also picked up this one called Golfing Greats. It's only missing the yellow shirt, which I still have to get, so that's why no one's modeling it. I think a Malibu Christie would look amazing wearing this. It's got a little golf bag, clubs, a little hat, but that was all I wound up getting at Sherri's doll show. There was a junior fashion editor one. That's the other one that I was looking for from the 60s, but that one was so expensive at the doll show. Now, doll shows are not the place to go if you're looking for the cheapest, best deals, typically. I don't know, maybe you found something for a great buy there, but generally people know what the stuff is worth that they're selling. Okay, so let's move on to the next section, which would be Bratz. This one came from an antique mall, and antique malls aren't usually the best places to find great deals, but they did have quite a few Bratz dolls still in the box, and it happened to be they were 50% off, and this was 50 bucks. Now, that kind of sounds like a lot, I think, to people who don't collect Bratz dolls, but they get very expensive, and the value of this one in the box is about $140. And she's from 2005, Wild Wild West. She was a Walmart exclusive. You guys know I love me a cowgirl. I do have a small collection of Bratz dolls, as well as a small collection of Monster High dolls. I don't know, I might keep her because I do love me a cowgirl. I think she'll only grow in value over time. Now, something else that happened, I was heading toward Ventura, and I heard that there was a Toys R Us that was open. Supposedly they were back. So while I was heading over, I stopped over there. It wasn't half as big as Toys R Us stores used to be, but there was some stuff that I saw in there that I haven't seen at any place like Walmart or Target. That was an interesting little adventure. Did I buy anything there? No. But I had fun traveling back in time a little bit and going to Toys R Us. I did hit up an estate sale in Camarillo, California, and that is where I picked up the next two dolls. The first one, this was 40 bucks at the estate sale, was Bratz World Tiana. Now, look how cool this box is. And she's got this Komodo on with these like fuchsia lips and the little parasol. This is super cute. This is one I'll probably wind up keeping. And she sells for about $150. So that was a very good little find. This one, which was also $40. This is Genie Magic Yasmin. I love how the Bratz have like these cool packaging, and you know, they always put like little embellishments on, and you know, the package is sort of shaped like a genie's oil lamp. You know, it's very cool. She's cute. She's got like henna down her arms, and this one sells for about $150 as well, and she is from 2006. The Bratz World doll was from 2004. This is a bit of a grail for Bratz collectors as well. Now, Bratz dolls do get way more expensive than this. I saw that Jade was the most valuable of these, and she sells for more than double. So getting these three Bratz dolls for $130 is a pretty great find. because I would value them all together at about $440. If you're a Bratz collector and you watch my channel, let me know, because I don't hear a lot of people talking about Bratz in my comments very often, but I guess that's because I don't talk about them very much. Let's move on to our final haul here, and that would be Monster High. And I found something pretty amazing. So now there are these smaller auction houses. They're all over like the Inland Empire here in Southern California, up in Bakersfield I've done before. And I found 3 items in this one lot that I wound up spending $146 on. This is just Ghoul's Night Out Ghoulia. She's for like $35. This one is from 2013. She's cute. I like her. I dig her. Here is Skull Shores Ghoulia in a minty box. This one is from 2011. This is worth like 50 or 60 bucks in the box like this. Not that big of a deal. But what got me so interested in this lot was a box that was just caked in dust. When I won, I was pretty excited, but a little nervous about what it was gonna be like inside. So I got a damp paper towel and cleaned it all up, and I found Zombie Gaga. If you're a Monster High collector, you know all about this doll. This is absolutely a grail for a lot of people. This is sold on eBay for anywhere from $500 to $800. And if you were to look on eBay right now, the cheapest is around $500 or $600. A lot of them for like over $1,000. You can actually see like a little bit of the color on the front here has faded off just from me using a damp paper towel to clean it up. But luckily everything in the box is still perfect. This was a great trip all around. I did this over 3 weekends it took me to get all of this stuff. I wound up spending just over $400 on everything we saw, and the value is around $1,725. I'm not including the stuff I got at Sherri's doll show. That was just something I wanted to show you because it was fun. I knew I wasn't gonna find Grails for cheap there. Now, before we go, as usual, I do want to check out this week's viewer collection video. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but let's check that out right now. This one is from Ron from LA. He's obsessed with Mycene. He started collecting them about 4 years ago, and it has taken over his walk-in closet. His favorite dolls are Fab Faces line because their expressions always make him laugh. I love the Fab Faces. My editor slash boyfriend noted that he cut this down a little for time, but let's see it. Okay. Yep. Oh, I see the Fab Faces there. Oh, I see that Genie doll. I know that that one is worth a fortune. Look at her. So cool. God, you got those big styling heads. Oh, there's the one we just showed, Madison. So cool. You got some in the box. There's the Fab Faces. Ugh. Very, very cool. It looks like you've got them all. Damn. Oh, I love all the cars and everything, the way you've got it set up. Got a little hair salon. Look at that closet. So cool. Damn, let me know in the comments if you have like every Mycene doll. Because wow, it looks like that actually just is your collection. It's just straight up Mycene dolls. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. If you want to share your collection on my channel, I'm including, as always, a link in this video's description. You can upload to about 10 gigs. Try to stick to like a minute and a half. Let me know some of your greatest finds. Let me know which of these you collect. Do you have any of these? I like to hear all about your collecting adventures. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell. Do some of that hype point stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.